here. And I got some delicious donuts straight from the Golden Donut. And it's for you guys in the audience here. I see a wrestling fan back there. What's your favorite wrestler?
Dante.
Ah, I heard of that guy. He freaking sucks. You know, my favorite is Captain Lou Albano because he taught me that if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die. How about this guy? He's shaped like Yokozuna back there. Who's your favorite wrestler?
I don't have any.
You don't have any, then you don't have any donuts either. Who here wants a donut? How about you over there? Or one of yous? Who's hungry? This guy.
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan. Show me the Hulk Hogan pose. How's he doing? Oh, yeah. Yeah, give that guy a round of applause. And a donut. Well deserved. How about over here? I see this guy with the Ken shirt on. Did you see the Barbie movie?
I did.
What'd you think?
I loved it.
You loved it. Can you sing the Ken song?
Here we go. I'm just 10. Where else I'd be at 10? Is it my destiny?
Where will I for
And who's over here? I want to ask, what's your favorite color?
Cerulean.
Cerulean, never heard of it. That's one of those weird fancy colors.
Red.
Red, and why is that?
Because it's cool.
Because it's cool. You know, the correct answer was green. Because of the special green donuts. But you know what? I'm going to give it to you just because you came up with something I never heard of before. All right, everybody. You know what? I'm going to sit next to you. You're my new pal. All right, everybody. Enjoy the donuts and enjoy the show.
Welcome, audience, to our fancy. Surely, you may at a glance see our illusions are ramshackle, held with bits of twine and spackle. Plus, the plot is thin and flimsy, nothing more than half-baked whimsy, not to mention undramatic, and our rhymes are ungrammatic. Rhymes that are at best quite chancy. Why then do we call it fancy? Well, you see, we feel that beauty isn't rare or cold or snooty. Rather, it's for everybody, loud and colorful and gaudy. And we'd like to demonstrate it. With this fancy, you might hate it. If you seek to find a meaning or a moral in our preening, you'll be disappointed surely, leaving here put out and surly. If you call it daft and senseless, we are truly quite defenseless to your accurate critiquing. If it's donuts you are seeking, go through there without delaying. But if anything I'm saying sounds to you at all inviting, if you think it's quite exciting and a little bit romancy, brace yourselves, on with the fancy. Dropping crumbs of light for us to taste. Light that gives no heat, but nonetheless can warm soul and heart with loveliness. I swear I love the moon. I love you, moon! How strange. No answer. I will try again. I love you, moon! Still it does not speak. Although, it stares at me, or does its gaze evade me, passing through me like a shade? I fear the moon, my love, will never see the one who loves it so. But wait, I know! I need to find a token to catch the eye of my fair moon, who looks on all but sees no one, satiated with a vista immeasurable. But where shall I look first? Of course! I need to find the loveliest, most beauteous bauble for my darling moon. And nowhere shall I find a gift so sweet than in the garden over that way, where the glitter-frosted peonies do grow. I thank you, flowers, for your lovely song. But oh, dear me, I fear I cannot choose. Among you all, there is no easy pick, for each of you are lovely in your way. I suppose the simplest fix would be to ask, which of you would most like to be yanked out?
Oh, me, no, me, no, me.
Oh, here! It's quite okay to cry.
I thank you for this handkerchief, although it will not quell my grief.
No sweat your sadness, what's the cause? Why do you blow your lovely schnoz?
I don't know which came first, I guess, the solitude or loneliness. See, ever since I was a stalk, I've never known quite how to talk. I stutter, stammer, stim, and squawk, and always feel so very awk. Words fail, I clip them like a shrub. Oh, drat, and now I'm sure they'll snub me more for that distasteful phrase. They shun me from their bright bouquets, and give me cause to feel alone among these buds I've always known. So blossom fades and petals droop, and that is why I feel like poop.
Oh, flower, dry your glittering cheek, for soon it won't all be so bleak. You are the flower that I seek. Of all the blossoms in this clique, your disposition's real unique.
Well, I declare of all the cheek that compliments a harsh critique. You think I'm some botanic freak and find my melancholy chic? You're awfully rude.
No, I misspeak. Now let me lend some clarity. Your honesty's a rarity. You keep it real from what I glean and say exactly what you mean. You think you're tongue-tied? Au contraire. You pick your words with greatest care, as I shall soon pick you from there. Please, won't you be my boutonniere?
Oh gosh, I'm anxious. Do I dare? Oh, what the heck? Uproot me now! Yow! Woo, goodbye, God, and farewell, ciao. Now then, shall we take a walk?
Absolutely, and we'll talk for hours, eons, if you please, for with you chit-chatting is a breeze. But if conversing comes a strain, just let me know, and I'll refrain from socially delusion you. The quiet will not make me blue, for homies can commune on mute. Companionship is just a beaut. We'll ramble on from night to noon, and hopefully we'll meet the moon.
We'll meet the moon, a brilliant jest.
Good grief! Have I not yet confessed just why I botanized tonight? I love a lunar satellite.
You really mean the moon?
Indeed, and now, if you don't mind, I need a little help, if you can spare.
I'll gladly lend a leaf, mon frere.
Oh, thank you. It'll be low stress. I merely need your loveliness. I'll hoist you up against moon's light, and hopefully it will catch sight, and subsequently will requite my love for it. Is that all right if you don't want to?
I suppose you maybe should have picked a rose. I'm not quite pulchritudinous enough to catch a luminous celestial body.
No, you're great.
All right, I'll help. But please don't hate if your beloved moon is struck by some cute flower you did pluck. Your love life I may sabotage. Still glad you made me your corsage.
As ever. Now let's count to 3. Upsy daisy. 1, 2.
Whee!
Still, the moon looks not on me.
Oh, geez, my friend, please don't despair. Hey, look, a spot of moonlight, there!
Oh, rapture! Moon is not aloof. It noticed me, and there's the proof. Come on, let's try to catch it.
Oof!
I fear my heart is bound to break.
Have courage. Look, they're on the lake.
Oh, I'd like to, but I fear I'd sink.
No worries, I could use a drink.
It's gone, and now I think I'll cry.
It dove below, and so shall I. The moonlight's vanished in a flash, and down below there's only trash. No, I think I felt a splash. Come help me pull, the rubbish might be pulling down the fair moonlight. Look close, I think I see it shine.
I got it! Moonlight shall be mine! Woo! Woo! I have to say, I'm quite in awe.
Good gravy, it's a garbage glob.
How can I thank you, friends?
No prob.
Please, I must insist. Without your help, my only friends would be some kelp.
How did you plunge into this mess of algae, sludge, and
I
watercress?
fell in love, I cannot lie.
Oh, with the moonlight, so did I.
No, that is not quite the case, for I fell in love with my own face. Caught a glimpse in that fair pool, and suddenly I began to drool. I'm captivated, tantalized, and always a little pleasantly surprised. But still, admiring my panache, heels over head, I made a splash. Though still, it caused me strain, I'd gladly do it all again.
I'm glad you're so in love with you, and glad we pulled you from the goo.
I'm sorry for impeding you from all the things you meant to do.
I want the moon to love me true.
Ah, a poet.
No, a clown.
Ah, I see. How can I put this tactfully? I have to tell you, if you please.
You know the moon? Oh, do not tease.
The truth may cause you some unease. The moon, my friend, is made of cheese.
It cannot be. That's just absurd.
It struck me too, and
Please don't fuss. You still have got the two of us.
That's true.
And had the moon not shone, I'd still be in the dirt alone. And it seems although you've missed your mark, you went on quite a lovely lark.
It was quite joyful in the end.
What ending? We're still here, my friend. I think you ought to thank the moon for bringing us together. Soon it will be morning.
Why don't we just stay here? You and you and me? Why, I dare say I'd rather miss your company.
My friends, I perfectly agree. I thank the moon for bringing here these friends whom I shall hold so dear.
Hand it to you. Heck of a show.
Did you really think so?
I mean, I don't know much about this kind of thing, but seems like people are really going for the donuts. They're excited, you know? And I guess that's because of you.
Oh, it was nothing, truly nothing.
Thanks ever so much. It only took us a few days to write, rehearse, choreograph, direct, and promote the whole thing. Not to mention all the baking.
You think you could maybe do it again sometime? Lots of people seem to like it.
Oh, perhaps we could repeat it, as long as it is completely different. And as long as Dude may be a part of it if he wishes.
Why not?
Hooray! We've saved the golden donut!
Whoa there! That'd be nice, but, you know, it's gonna be not easy. But this whole thing, it's an okay thing. Unusual, I guess, but I don't mind it.
I am delighted that you didn't dislike it, Burp.
And Dude, how do you feel?
I feel okay. This is pretty fun.
Oh, gladness. Would you care to do another sometime, perhaps?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't know if I'll always want to do something like this, but nice to know I can, I guess.
I still can't believe it. We actually did something.
I haven't done something in so long. It feels exciting and strange and a little illicit.
Well, of course, it's all for the glorious purposes of doing absolutely nothing.
I figured it out. I finally figured it out.
Oh, what?
The solution to my earlier quandary about the harmonious union between beauty and vulgarity. The answer was right in front of me all along. After all, our fancy was far from the only spectacle that took place in our little back room. Indeed, a tragedy, a comedy, a farce, and a melodrama have all been playing in this donut shop at the same time. In life, as in art, we try to separate the joy from the sorrow, the beauty from vulgarity, the moonlight from trash. If we make it through a day with a minimum of sorrow and a surplus of joy, we call that a perfect day. We three dandies have been as guilty of this folly as any. In trying to craft our immaculately perfect world, we sought to shut out the world around us. We closed our eyes and ears to so many lovely sights and sounds and scents and people. Lovely people. But true satisfaction comes from appreciating all that life has to offer. Joyous melancholy, garish beauty, jumbled together in a bazillion different flavors. If one can find perfection in something as common as a donut, then the simple act of living becomes an art.
I dare say, you knew that already, DuFoppe, even if you hadn't yet spoken it aloud.
Oh, well yes, I suppose. But it's ever so nice to be reminded of something which one already knows. And anyways, one can see everything as one can see something every day without ever really noticing it. Come, friends, let's enjoy a donut and a flower.
Good idea. That's a good one right here.